Let's begin. Good evening, everybody. Praise be the spiral. Hope you're all doing well on Tuesday. Thank you very much for the resub, Microman and SP175. Thanks, guys. Happy birthday. A day late, though, now. A day late. But I'll accept the happy birthday too. That's good. So, drinking tonight, some cider. I didn't stream. Yeah, that's true. I didn't stream. But thank you very much for all your kind birthday greetings yesterday as well. Really appreciate it. Hey DMTM, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so tonight I'm going to finish off the map where we've got the last bit. I've kind of laid out what I want for the last bit. I just need to decorate it. So it's just a few screens of decoration I need to do here. And I need to just run through and test it a little bit just to make sure that it does work. Thanks for the follow, DMTM. Appreciated. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly load it up and just make sure that this section works, which means I need to work out what screen number that is. So, oh God, this can be hard to guess. So I'm just going to guess some numbers. I've also today been doing a little bit of code. It's probably the only code I've not done on stream actually. Appreciate the follow, Fat Wee Wee 420. That's a kind of silly name, but I love it. Nerds stick together, yeah, they do. Um, okay, so this is the actual map start. I'm going to change it just for this test. So I'm just going to comment that line out. And I'm going to put. I mean, I don't even know where the start level is, so I need to find where this puts us, and then adjust accordingly. Okay, so let's put us. Where the hell is that? Okay, that's Darren. Thank you very much for the happy birthday. Quiz start and more bigger text, please. All right, yeah, give me. Okay, right. Let's do this bigger. Not that there's really a lot going on in here, but I'll make it big for you guys. And let me add the points to you all. Go. And then start the quiz. So I'm just going to start the quiz on the normal timer because I'm hoping we'll be finished with the level editing soon and can play the game. So I'm just going to put it on normal timings, like so, and leave you guys for that. Still no steps. Yeah, that's the point. I thought steps had got. Oh, I think he borrowed a laptop, hadn't he? So he's probably probably not happy with that, but he should be getting his new laptop fairly soon, I think. Okay, I've got to keep trying this until I find where the actual start is, because unfortunately my map editor doesn't have any map numbers built into it because of the way they're dynamically generated. So I have to kind of work out where the hell we are in the map. So that was 44. So I think it's going to be like, if that's 44, it's going to be like 34 or something. So okay, 35. Yeah, 35. So we'll start at 35 on this. So I just need to check that I can get um through this door correctly. So nobody gets the PC Engine ones either. It's sad state of affairs. Maybe we need to do some more PC Engine streams, gameplay and streams. So just need to test all this works, and then if this works, then I can go ahead and try the next bit out, which is well, not try out, but decorate this area to make it correct. Okay, so it can't get up there, so that needs to be changed. Oh, it's a ladder, that's why. Okay. It's deliberate. Damn it. Okay, so that's definitely going to need that mode. Oh no, okay. Well, I put some invulnerability code in today, and it's obviously broken. So I need to fix that, damn it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll change that in a minute because it's not quite right. Okay, but that seems to work. I can get across there. Yeah, all right, good. Oh shit. So I need to change this, but that should be a quick task. Okay, and then that lets me open this, which then I just need the red key, which is here. Oh, can't grab the red key while I'm invulnerable. That's frustrating. And then I go all the way around. Okay, that's fine. So first thing I'm going to do is turn off that invulnerability because I was in the middle of testing that. It's not quite right yet. So I did a few other things as well. So I fixed a couple of little bugs around the pickups. They're now a bit more accurate when you pick up a key and stuff, but obviously not when you're invulnerable. I also added some more dialogues in for the various bits of the game. Um, I also added in the player ship and the controller thing, which I'll quickly show you now. Actually, so the player ship is there now. It's got the weird sprite issue. I'm not sure if this is going to be something I can easily fix. It seems to always go behind it here, but I think that will change if I jump up and down. So I might have to change the sprite priorities somehow here, um, or make it characters in the background. I'm not sure. I kind of don't want to make it characters in the background because then I lose the colors in this bit here. So I'd have to change that. But the dialogues are working now. So if I go here, it will tell me I need a red key for this door because I don't have a red key in my inventory. So I've got some conditional dialogues. Um, when you collect the red key, it tells you. Um, oh, I also fixed the door issue. So remember we had an issue with the doors leaving behind like a gap. They no longer do that now. So yeah, I've got all the kind of the dialogue from the beginning of the game in, which is cool. I made some small adjustments to this area to make it a bit easier to get through. Um, yeah, power terminal explanations as well. Also, another conditional dialogue here. If you're in the old timeline, it tells you someone ought to make a bridge here in future. A little hint that you need to change timeline. If you're in this timeline, it won't tell you that, and then won't tell you again either. So, but you'll see here with the doors. So now the doors will little information about jumping. The door will leave behind a pattern, and it's kind of smart how it does it. So it knows. Oh, there you go. It's telling you about ladders and stuff. So, and then that will be it for dialogues for a while. You might get the odd one at like um, extra lives and stuff. But so this door here, if I have the blue key, which I don't, you'll see it leaves behind a. See if I find a key that will open one of those. But yeah, I've basically fixed that pattern thing. It was actually really simple. Didn't take long at all. past screen 10. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to playing this through properly. But before I do that, I need to finish the rest of the map. So let's go and do that. So this all works. So all we really need to do now is decorate it. This bit's outside just because I wanted it to be a little bit more of a kind of a scene like this because we're approaching the end. I want you to kind of realize you're getting to the surface again. Um, and the other thing I want to do as well, which is just a tiny little addition, is these stars. I'm going to have a routine that once every frame it will just randomly pick a spot on the screen. If there's a star in that spot, it will basically rub it out. It'll put a space in that place, and then on the next frame, it'll draw it back again, and that will just make the stars twinkle a little bit, which will look kind of nice, I think. Um, so yeah, let's just go ahead and do the decoration on this. So let's start from the first screen down here. Um, I'm really pleased with this game. I've got to say it's looking really good, and just playing through little bits today it felt really awesome. Wait, where's the other? I had another one of those. No, just that one. Oh, it's that one has two. Okay. Maybe I should make another one of those. I've got plenty of tiles left. Yeah, it just felt really good playing it today, and really kind of feeling, what the game is gonna be like, basically. Actually, I need to check what's the other tile look like. Okay, so it's two of those. Okay, these basically. No, these. That one there, and then this one there. Okay. It's just alternating these a little bit helps break it up because otherwise the floor looks a bit weird with it all the same everywhere. Should probably do this throughout, but I'll just do the bits as I come to them. Um, there's not that many areas actually that use that tile, so seems like my undo is broken for some reason. So I'm gonna have to make sure I save things as I go along properly here. Save it out as a new file. Hairwolf again, nice. I hope everybody's week is set off to be a good week so far. Um, oh, thank you. Oh, I said thank you for the follow. Yeah, I saw the beginning of the name Fat Wee Wee and didn't realize it was it was the same name. I just like reading the name more than once. So, there you go. All right, let's color this in. I'm getting pretty fast at this as well now. It's pretty easy. So the only thing I won't have when I play this through is enemies in the later stages of the game, because I deliberately I deliberately haven't put them in. I want to think about each level as I come to it. So I'm going to keep the little screen number in the bottom corner, and as I go through, I'm going to make some notes as I go, sort of thing. The other thing I did as well is I changed the editor to actually swap the tile set to the proper Game Boy tile set, so you can see how things will look in both modes. And the reason for that is because in order to make the doors work, I had to swap some colors around. So you will see I think it's this red here. Uh, Actually, the red, the blue. No, just the red. I think it was. I had to swap the brown and the grey around in here because they were. It was red doors were leaving behind brown bricks, which looked weird. So I had to swap them colors around. But that meant I had to change loads of stuff. So I had to then go and check that the tile sets looked correct in both modes. So I'll be keeping my eye out for that as we go as well, just to make sure that hasn't broken anything else. Um, let's continue coloring in. Let's color all the bricks in throughout the level, and then I'll come back to do the decoration. Let's get like this bit out of the way first. Start there, but I don't want the start. I want the bricks to stop here. So like the waterfall is the break between the caverns and the outside, which is why I've got the waterfall there in the first place. Hey, Jerry, how to lose mega cycle bites fast. Um, it's been an interesting challenge. I think I think people have kind of taken to it quite well. Hopefully, hopefully you all are satisfied with your results. I guess you're only going to be satisfied if you get the best, but you should all be proud of what you're doing, because I think it's going to be really useful. Even if you don't win, it's going to be useful for information later on when you do other coding. So it's going to teach you how to do cycle optimization and stuff. So um, which isn't an easy thing to do. So if you practicing it over and over again, you will eventually get the hang of it and create some really nice fast code. So has to be a ladder. Oops, too far down. Oh, it's my keyboard that's not working. There we go. Okay, that needs to be raised up slightly. One of the most useful things with knowing how to do the cycle count is if you're making scrollers for games, which I know a few of you have asked about in the past, and you've seen me doing it on stream, and there is code shared for you guys to do that. Um, the best kind of scrollers are going to have these kind of optimizations in, and the reason why I chose the way I'm doing it with the cycle, the mega cycle bytes, is because when I've done scrollers in the past, that's exactly what I've had to do. I've had to make a trade off between how much size I use and how many cycles I use. And so you end up with like half of it unrolled, half of it not unrolled, and so on. So um, it's cool to kind of do that same thing again, but in challenge form. So I think in my dot two scroller, which is full full color scroller, with rewind and all that crap in it, and the timeline shifts and the multiplexer, and it's got loads and loads of stuff in it. So to get that to work at a decent rate while still doing all of that, it's a mixture of unrolled loops and optimized code with some like illegal opcodes and stuff in there. There's a lot of odd bits in it, but the end result is it's very optimal code. Makes for a fast scroller. Okay, right. I think that's everything in terms of bricks. Yeah, this is all the bricks in place now. Okay, let's start decorating now. Thank you very much. Thanks for the bits. I've got um I've got some bottles of Kraken up there, so we ordered I ordered one. My girlfriend ordered one for my birthday, and when it came, it still had the security tag on it, so it looks like we've robbed the supermarket. Um, and I don't know how easy that is to get off, so I'm just going to have to leave it on because I don't want it to like suddenly burst with ink or something. I don't think it will, but I think it's just an alarm trigger. I don't think it's got anything in it, but I'm not going to try and break it. So yeah, Kraken. I've got two bottles of it. Well, I've got one and about a third. So um, take it with you to a shop. I'm not going to go to the shop. Yeah, it does go down easy. It's one of the few rums I can drink drink straight with, just a cube of ice. It's just so nice. I can drink it like that. There's a few. There's a Diplomatico I can drink like that, and Kraken I can drink like that. And there's another one which I've never had again. I had it in Denmark and I can't find it anywhere. I forget the name of it. Ron Malata. Uh, something I can't remember the exact name of it, but it was in Denmark and Ron Seal. Yeah, that was the one. Ron Seal. Uh, don't try to drink it without blanding. Hey, Jez, how you doing? I like to drink it neat. I will drink it with Coke as well, but I like to drink it neat now and again as well. If it's cold, anyway, it's nice. Okay, let's put some there. So first of all, we need to get some floor in here. So things like this, like so, and then we need to fill out the corners and stuff here. Um, I kind of want a weird bit here, so I'm going to do this just to kind of fill that out a bit instead of just having it normally, like so. There you go. Keep that the same. No, that's not that. Right. Okay. Oh, that's not right there. Hang on. There we go. This isn't going to look right unless that's filled in that corner. So let's see if I can find one with that in the corner. But I don't have. Oh, there we go. That's got one in the corner. That'll do nicely. Okay, cool. Okay, let's dot some variations around. Why is my control? My control Z does not want to work tonight for some reason. Not there though. Oh, God's sake, control Z, come on. God's sake, it's going to get annoying. I need to figure out why that's not working. That was the one that would have been better down here, actually. That one, yeah. Okay, and a few of these dotted around as well. Thank you for the follow, Tumor. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Catch me in the middle of some kind of rather slow decoration attempts for this level. That's wrong. That needs to be filled in. Let's just flip that one bigger. Okay, if we've got any that fill in completely on one side. Not quite. There we go. Then this side is that one. Sorry, that one. Be hiding. There we go. there. That's probably too much. So Thursday we're going to do Checkanoid as per usual. These are ladders, so I can't put anything in these locations. They need to remain. Um, yeah, so Thursday's going to be Checkanoid, and I'm hoping we can find something easy to add into that. I can't remember where I was up to. I can't remember the last thing I was doing. But there are other things we can be looking at, so it shouldn't be too hard to find something to do on that. Let's do ceiling, ceiling. Nothing down there. Corner piece there. Yeah, I can't remember what I was doing last time on it. Oops. It's the wrong one. It's that one. Lost cycles, but maybe get the turrets to fire. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, there's a few turrets that need to shoot stuff. So yeah, good idea. Okay, yeah, we'll probably look at that then, I guess. Because I am still waiting on the map. I mean, I will just have to stop at some point because I will get to the point where I need map data, and I don't want to waste too much time doing things if I have to change them all like later. So I may have to stop at some point, but I'm hoping we can get all of those things um, that need to go into the game that don't have specific screen requirements. I mean, we've already done some with specific screen requirements like the laser and stuff, but um, I wanted to do that just because it was a kind of fun little bit of code. It was something a bit different to do, so actually it works quite well. I kind of like it, and the swarm as well is another one that's only used in two places, I think. So it is kind of screen specific like that. Okay, that looks good. I think I'm kind of happy with that. I'm going to put a hole in some of the backgrounds somewhere. Let's do here and one here as well. Let's put a few of these around. So I've done it ahead of time. Don't have to think about it. Put any on that one. Let's put one here. Okay. Let's do this screen next. So I'm going to do this the kind of surface bit first, and then we'll move into the underground bit. And then when I'm done with this, hopefully it should only take about another half an hour or so to do. We can play the game for the first time. So VZ200 UK with tech set. Wow, never heard of that one. That's an interesting one. So what's made you pick that machine then? Is it nostalgia reasons? Is it something you grew up using? Or are you just insane and like the pain of Z80? I've got to say, I like it more than I definitely like it more than I did when I started. I wouldn't say grown to like it, but I've grown to tolerate its stupidity. It's less frustrating now than it was at the beginning. I found when I was adding the door code in for when was it, yesterday or something? I can't remember when I did it now. It was kind of easy to do. The system I'd set up was easy to understand. So yeah, I know. It's still, it doesn't matter if it was Spectrum or Amstrad. It's still the Z80 style that I don't like. That's my biggest problem with it. But I can bear it a little bit more than I could a few weeks ago. So that's progress, I guess. Do that. Okay. Um, it's the kind of the overcomplication of the instructions that gets to me more than anything. There's really no need. I mean, 6510 proves you don't need many instructions to do everything you can do in Z80, but more efficiently and quicker. It takes so many more instructions to do things in Z80, and there's all these different weird addressing modes and kind of things. So it's just all a bit strange. Whereas 6502 is like super easy to get something going in it. Yeah, Draconian. Zamzara. Hey, I remember that game. I think that came on one of the tapes that you got with Commodore format, if I remember rightly. That's where I played it. Where's the lost bits? It's just getting lost in all of these tiles. It's hard to see, especially when they're like these tiles. They're hard to make out in the midst of them all. I think this needs a we need some torches in this area, don't we? Yeah, this is where we definitely need torches. Okay, so not there, but one here would be good. One here would be good as well. Nothing here. There. One here as well. Okay, that just varies those areas a little bit. That's nice. Okay, this looks all shadowed now. It's sort of top edge. There's no other edge really that needs shadowing. This is fine. Okay, onto this bit. Okay, this is a super easy one. Let's turn copy paste mode off. I'm so excited to get this game out. I can't believe I've got the box up there. I've got the mock-up box. I can't show you because it's not final yet. We're going to make some changes to it, but even just having the mock-up box in my hand just makes it all suddenly seem very real. And it's kind of awesome feeling to have a Game Boy box in my hand that's my own game. Um, so much later in life than I would ever have expected. Oh my god, I've seriously not got one of those in that corner. Oh, because I've been using that one, haven't I? Fuck, alright. Not that one, sorry, there. No, no, that's not it. Fucking hell. Losing my mind. It's there. Come on, where are you? You've got to be in here somewhere. But I know you're in here because I've used you down here before. Oh, no, I haven't actually. Oh, do I just, maybe I just need to stick some. Okay. Yeah, if in doubt, cheat a little bit. That's not going to work. Yeah, I look forward to showing you guys soon. we're still on target for the end of the month, so my own physical copy of a self-made game in a Mastertronic case. I wish I could show you, but it wouldn't be right to show you because it's not final. It's not the final box, so it doesn't make any sense to show you something which is potentially going to be very different. Well, at least the quality of it's going to be different. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Okay, so obviously you don't need any shadows on this side. Do need some variation dotting around though. Okay. Um, yeah, so the aim is to get this out for pre-order basically the end of this month. 1st of April it'll be if everything goes to plan. And so far so good. I mean, this is you'll see when we play it through. It feels really solid now. I mean, other than a few kind of minor glitches here and there, like the invulnerability glitch is just a sprite. I need to figure out how best to do sprite flashing without destroying any of the collision and stuff. And in as simple terms as possible. I don't want to overcomplicate the system at all. Okay, that's easier. This screen should be easy as well. No shadows now, so we're just in decorate mode. Really not a lot to decorate either. Same here. This is already decorated, in fact. I mean, I could potentially put shadows here, but I don't want to do that with these background pieces. These are supposed to feel like they're miles and miles away, so just part of the background, basically. So this screen is pretty decent. Don't need to do anything on that. Screen is good. So this one, okay. So this has got a ladder on this side, and this down here. So I'm not gonna do this screen because I'll do this when I come back this way. But I'm gonna do this one here, and this corner piece here. Okay, so this is a ladder, so I can't touch that. I can't put anything down here shadow wise, so I'm just gonna put some holes and stuff. Some random bits of brick. If I can find the right one. There we go. Just do that all the way up. Oh, I can't do that because it breaks some of the things. Okay, see what? Copy. Oh no, C. What the fuck? Copy. Paste. There we go. That one. It kind of looks a bit weird with two holes there, but it'll be fine. I mean, by this point, you've played most of the game, so I don't think anybody's really going to notice a small thing like that by this point. Okay, so this is all outside, so I don't need to do anything fancy with it, shadowy wise. So actually finding stuff without the shadows on is going to be the tricky part now. There we go. Let's go. That would be right if it didn't have that bit in the corner. Mhm. Doesn't look quite right. Yeah, let's put that in. Let's just get rid of that again. Good. There we go. Mhm. It's not right, is it? That'll do, I think. Okay, that's good there. This is all good. Shadow at the top comes in from that wall, so it needs to go all the way across here, just a tiny corner piece. So there we go. Change that as well. Do that like this. Oh, you're learning JavaScript. I don't envy you doing that. I mean, I know it, but it's because I've been doing it on and off for years. But I'd say it's not the friendliest language to just pick up and learn. Oh, okay. This bit here is going to be difficult unless there's a ladder here as well. No, there isn't. Okay. So this actually needs to change. This needs to go. This needs to go up one more, or else that jump's going to be impossible. Let's see. You come through here. You need a ladder to get up here. So this would be two. Oh, you could start on that. So three, two to get past these bits. One to get up here. Okay, yes. So if I make this a jump up, then you have to force to go up that way. Uh, the problem with JavaScript is there's just far too many bad things you can do with it. So, bad habits you can pick up. So it's very easy to learn JavaScript in a really bad way. Um, Fortunately, I'm sure you'll be all right though. You've got years of experience at coding, so you'll be fine, I'm sure. But there are some really strange concepts in it for definite. Okay, let's put one of these in here. Doesn't make any sense there. Okay. So come through here. I will have to quickly test this better as well, but it should be pretty easy to do, I think. Your OCD goes into overdrive if you code wrong. Yeah, well, it's going to go off the charts when you do JavaScript because there's loads of really bad practices in JavaScript. I mean, I'm being harsh on it. There's definitely ways to code with JavaScript which are perfectly normal and will work exactly as you would expect them to work and not be weird and broken. But it's really easy to just go, nah, screw that, and just code however you want. and that's the problem with it. Is that you could do that so easily. Okay, really? Oh, I'm just gonna do that there. Okay, actually, I'm gonna do that there. Okay. Like this bit here, this is just ridiculous. It's like a tiny little bit here that's going to need tons and tons of uh, stuff underneath it. What is that? It's just like a little thing in the corner. I can't even see that on here. But if you do have any questions, I just feel free to ask. I've done it long enough that I should be able to answer almost anything you need to ask about it. Uh, if you just need a second opinion on something. Man, I can't even see where that's coming from. What is that? It's just a little tiny bit on one side, top corner. Otherwise, it's blank. Oh, it's that one there. There we go. Yeah, that's pointless, isn't it? Let's change that for that. Slicks. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, no worries. I know what it's like to learn new stuff and new languages, especially. So having somebody who codes in it all the time or used to code. Well, actually, I still kind of do really. Is it's nice to have and will definitely help. I think. So I'm going to put that back to normal. I think that was weird with that gap there. I'm going to put that one back. God damn it, get this right in a minute. Which means that one needs to go back as well. Yeah, that'll do. All right, that one up there. Okay, shadow all the way across the top. Shadow here, that one's wrong there. There we go. Okay, needs shadow here and here. Okay, so that is that one there. That one there. No shadow needed anywhere down here. This is all good. Okay, so let's put some holes in. God knows why the company wants to go all JavaScript and C# is perfectly good. Well, the thing with JavaScript is that you can do the full stack with JavaScript, and you can stay away from all the nasty licensing issues. So you can do end to end in JavaScript and still maintain full kind of freedom from licenses. So, and Node is fast. Node is very fast. Once you start using .NET, not .NET. Sorry, I'm reading your comments. Once you start using Node properly, it's really, really fast, like insanely fast, because it has native libraries as well. So you can use native C++ libraries in it and stuff, but still be using Node. So it has a lot of advantages, and you can still use typing and stuff if you want by like, implementing TypeScript or something like that. Which even though it's Microsoft is fine to use, there's no licensing issues with using that. Apart from the crap language, yeah, you do. Yeah, I mean that that is the price you pay. But saying that, it's also really quick to get developers in JavaScript as well. You'd be surprised how fast you can get JavaScript developers. Now, good JavaScript developers is a different matter, but you won't be short of applicants, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to do it anymore. So Shows how much I really like it if I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, this does need. So actually, I'm going to get rid of those. Just put one in the middle instead. Just because it's easier than trying to deal with all the different things here. This needs. I would definitely say JS is worth learning just so you know it, because it's one of those languages. If you know it, then it will help when you're trying to debug web pages and things like that. Certainly for what I do now, I would have a much harder time if I didn't know JavaScript. Oh, damn it, I still need it for that one. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the bottom completely. Okay, that looks good. Shadows all fine around here. Variations, okay. I mean, you could do with some of that in there just to vary that up a bit. Stick a hole in somewhere as well. Boom, let's do two actually. Let's do one there, one there. Yeah, it's interesting kind of looking area. Stick some holes in the brickwork. It sounds like a Steve Rollins tune, but it's not. Okay. It's an extension of it. A remix of it even. Okay, that's that bit done. Okay, so now we need to go back to here and do this down bit here. Okay. Okay, so floor's all right. Let's work out some cornery bits here. That just looks weird. Why is that looking weird? No, I don't like that bit there. Okay, need some floory bits down here that I've missed. Just that bit actually. I'm going to make this a bit different. One. One. Uh, oh, don't even get me started on Java. I hate Java. Again, it's one of those languages I will use if I'm forced to use it, but I just rather not. I'm sure we've had this discussion before. That doesn't feel right either. I feel like that needs. Let's do it with this. If I put that there, yeah, that could be one. Let's put that one in. Yeah, that's okay. Cool. Okay, that looks all shadowed. Yep. Oh, one bit down there. Okay. Okay, bit of variation. Do that there as well, actually. Which means that needs to be. Okay, cool. So that screen onto this one. This doesn't need an awful lot, to be honest. It's already got variation on here. Just some stuff in these corners, I guess. Yeah, like that. Actually, that would be that. That would be a strange cornery bit, which I can never find. I know it's in here somewhere. Where are you hiding? Are you in here? I'll just do that. It's easier. I need to put some holes and stuff in this one. Okay, that seems to be fine. Yeah, all right. 750K discussion on Discord about code allowed in zero page in Kaleidoscope. Can ZP code be used on only data? No code in zero page at all. As it says in the rules quite clearly, all code data and table, all code data tables and vars must be in that range. C000 to CFFF. You can use zero page to store some variables. I will allow that because it would be unfair of me not to allow that, but no running code in it. And I will be checking for. I mean, I'm going to write that down now. I will be checking to make sure no code is being run from zero page. The verification routine is growing in size hugely. So the way to think about this is as if you were a contractor for a C64 game, and they said, "Okay, we've written all this. We've got this 4K block free that we're not touching at all. We'd like you to use it, but if you can save some memory, that would be great because we'd like to put more stuff in it if we can. But if you want to, you can use all 4K. But it needs to be as optimal as possible. Please don't use any other code anywhere else because we don't know where we're going to use it. And you can use zero page for a few variables if you need to. If you were to suddenly start dropping code in zero page, believe me, the developers would be kicking your ass because they wouldn't like that. So the answer to that is no. I guess that's what these messages are here. All right. So next screen. Bit of variation. The bricks. Okay, need that. That needs to map into this. Doesn't matter if it matches up at the top here, because you're not going to see that disconnect ever. Here it does. That's wrong. Damn it. Do that. Put that up there. Stick a green one down here instead. There we go. Shows along the bottom. I'm going to take a short break in a minute, and when we come back, we'll finish this. So it shouldn't take too long. I think we're pretty close now. And as I say, this is oh shit! Again, it's this corner pizza. I keep having to put those in. This is enemy free at the moment, so there's no enemies to deal with. But that's absolutely fine. I prefer it like that because that means you have to think about how you are going to lay them out as we play through it, rather than just jump straight in and start putting enemies randomly all over the place. This isn't the C64 version, so it's not gonna you're not gonna have the same amount of space to jump around. So it makes more sense to kind of be careful about placement. I started putting them in and then realized that, so I've kind of left it now to do later. So, but right now, what I want to do is play through it once and make sure that the game is completable. That there's no obvious soft locks. I mean, it will have to be played a few times just to make sure that's the case, for sure. But I just want to make sure that the obvious soft locks are gone. Oh, don't exist. Okay, that looks weird. I need to get that bit. Let's go with. I'll do. All right, cool. So then this bit. Okay, let's do this. Well, no, not that. Oh, damn. That either. God damn you, stupid. That can be one without that. I keep putting that thing in the corner all the time. Actually, I'll finish this before I go to the break. Nearly done now. There we go. I did need a pee, but it's kind of subsiding, so just wait. I can hold it. I'm a man. There we go. Okay, so that's that corner kind of done. It needs some decoration up here now. Um, and some variations. That one. That one. This is a popcorn, yeah. It's amazing how much just sticking these vines on the bottom of a bit of the level just kind of varies things up a little bit. Makes it look less flat, even though it's completely flat. Does a good job of breaking it up, especially with the shadow there as well. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. So you're going to put one. Nah, it's fine. This one here, though. No, I'm not, because the floor is not completely flat. All right. So this is kind of exactly where I need these lines to break things up a bit. See, even though that roof there is very flat, you can kind of hide it quite easily by just doing that, and then adding a few variations in. In fact, if I just put that in the middle, and that, there you go. It's completely changed the look and feel of it there. The little hole here as well, and then some of these dotted around. Okay, that's good. This is all good. I feel like that should probably be curved on that corner. That one, no. Let's go with. This is all good. The variation is everywhere on that. So, had a few red bits in there. So this is all good. There you go. It's all done. All right, I'm going to take a. Well, let me save that quickly. Save it as a brand new as well, and then I'll export it. And then I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll play through it. All right, I'm going to leave you with the quiz. I should be back in 5 minutes, guys. Be right back. Right, I am back. I'm excited. I get to play this properly. So I just want to double check this little area to make. Oh shit! What have I done there? To make sure there's nothing in here that's gonna fail. So let's just work this out. So you would get to this point with both doors. The reason why I'm not testing it from where I was is because I have to grab this key, and this key means you have to go all the way. So you want to go through here and this way, but you have to drop down into this screen, which then means you have to go all the way back down here, all the way back up here through this maze and back out again. So you've got a long journey just to deal with that red key. So that's why I'm not testing it. But if you get to this point, you should be able to toggle that, go up this ladder. So you're on 3 at that point, 3 power bars, 2 to get past these, because you have to turn them off. So you have to go into this mode to get past them. So that would be, I'm on power 2. I can still get all the way up here. Yeah, I can get up this ladder. So I'm still on 2. Oh, there's a bit missing there. Okay, need to fill that in there. And that's because I used the wrong tile set there. There we go. So this bit you're probably not going to be able to get up. So you'd have to switch to 1, jump, jump. Yeah, so you'd have just enough to get out at the end. Okay, cool. All right. I can't say why, but just lol a lot. What? I don't quite know what you're on about. Oh, I see. Okay. Um, all right, let's give this a try. You know, I struggled to sleep so badly last night. I don't know what was up with me. I was just lay in bed watching back episodes of QI because apparently I've missed most of this season, so it's kind of cool. I've got about 20 episodes to watch, which is kind of nice. Okay, yeah, Nemo. That must be Proton. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna export it. In fact, what's that export? I can't remember which one I press now. Export all. Export. Save project. Oh man, this is exciting. So this is episode, what are we on, 33? And this is the first time we'll be able to play from beginning to end. So first of all, let's just have a look how many levels how many screens it's given us. So the original game had, I think it was 46 screens, 42 or 46. I can't remember the exact. This one has 101, so quite a lot more. Sleep tip: watch Smoking the Bandit work for you last night. Do you know what I should watch? There's one film that has put me to sleep every single time I've tried to watch it, and I don't know what it is about it. I think I've tried to watch it about 4 times or so, and every single time I've fallen asleep. And I think it's because it's slightly ridiculous and a bit kind of far fetched and shit, and uh, not really obeying the kind of laws of technology. Like Hollywood movies do when they do computer hacking and stuff. It's all just wrong. It's Sandra Bullock's The Net. Um, it's quite an old film now. It's probably about 20 years old now, but I've never been able to watch it. I watched very in between 10 minutes to half an hour of it, and then I just fall asleep. I don't know why I cannot watch it. So maybe I just need to put that on. But it'll be the one night that I actually watch it, and then I'll just be lay awake angry, angry at it. Uh, your wife won't let you. Why wouldn't you? Oh, because Sandra Bullock, maybe. Do you have a thing for Sandra Bullock? Put anybody to sleep. Uh, yeah. I mean, she's all right in some stuff. I really enjoyed Gravity. I thought that was amazing. Um, it's back when I had a 3D TV. I said I still do have a 3D TV, but it's no longer mine. It's in the other room. So oh, because you'd ran throughout it, yeah. Okay, so I need to keep an eye on the dialogues as well, and I'm going to make notes as we go of any rooms that I think need some work on them. If I can do the work directly in the editor, great. If it's about kind of rooms that are too easy, then I will just note the number down and try them later on. Okay, so the dialogue works great. It doesn't trigger again when I come back in, which is good. Same with that one. It doesn't trigger. Okay, it's good. I've also got like a lot of lives. I forget how many. Oh, God, good job as well, really. Oh, what's that? Just decor over time travel back to 1989. I think that's something I need to check actually. When did the original Game Boy come out? Because that needs to be the right date on here. I think it is 1989. Yeah, 1989. Okay, good. So I changed the enemy on this screen because it was too hard for a first screen. Oh, why have I got power? I shouldn't have power at this point either. Let me fix that. 1 sec. Oh, why have I got power? I shouldn't have power. Okay, let's just double check that. I'm not sure if that's working correctly. Uh, yeah, Will off Buffy. I must admit, I watch a lot of Penn and Teller's whatever it's called, um, and she's on that, and I must admit I do like her on that. She's delightful. Okay, so I've got no power here, which is correct. But then it's like when I grabbed this, it immediately gave me power. Yeah, see, it gave me full power bar. Oh, it's decreased my power bar. Okay, let me quickly fix that before we continue. Because I need to test that. Okay, so that's because what happens in this area here is it triggers. Is it this one? On the exit of the dialogue. Where is it? This bit here. It starts the transition. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put one in the power bank, and then it will trigger properly. Okay. Foolers, yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. She's fun in everything she's been in. She was really fun in How I Met Your Mother as well. So, but yeah, I can see why you like her, Andy. Good taste. Okay, so hopefully now this should. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And now it is truly out of power, so I can't actually because I force a transition there, and when I force a transition, if I've got zero power, it will subtract one. Um, and therefore it will wrap right around and you'll have 255 power, which is too much. She's the loveliest psychopath. Yeah, she is a bit psychotic. Yeah, she is actually. Find the power terminals. Location to explore. Yeah. So there should be another. I thought there was a dialogue here, or maybe it's the next screen. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? They go. In the modern time, Dot can jump much higher and with greater control. In the past time, Dot can jump a bit further, but with not much control. Okay. I might have to reword that. Feels a bit repetitive. So dialogue on screen 26. Dialogue 26 reword. Okay, so should I be able to open that door? So cool. Each timeline. Okay, I'm gonna lower the trigger area for this because it's too high. We should be close to the ground when we trigger it, really. Or move it over. I'm gonna move it anyway. I think whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna move. So dialogue 42. Move. Okay, so let's try and do this now. So, oh, this is a bit wrong. This should have a platform in it. I'll just do that quickly. So I'm not going to reload the game for bits like this. I just need to tidy up as I go, basically. Where the hell am I? Right, we've just come down here, across here. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's because I put that brick in. I should have. Just do that. There we go. I put the wrong tile set on it. Okay, never mind. Just do that. No. God damn it! I've made a mess of it now. There we go. Okay, let's start by going this way. I think this is. Hang on, what's this way? There's two. Yeah, there's a green and a red key this way, I believe. So. See, that screen feels all right for enemies. So, I mean, so far the enemies feel all right on these screens. Does that work? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so we've got a green and a red key. That's going to give us access to both doors down here, actually. So, firstly, this one over here. But before we go that way, we need to open the green door. We need to actually use the green key from this side. Oh, shit. All right. Okay, there's this bit here as well. So I need to check. Oh, shit. Shouldn't have done that. I need to just check I can't get stuck in this. Oh, which I can. Okay. Screen 57 stuck. Stuck in pillar 57. Okay, that code is a nightmare. I've spent so much time trying to get that right. Bottom left is the screen ID. Yeah, that's why it's just a temporary debug thing while I do this. Oh, damn it! All right, that's wrong. So this is screen 58. Oh shit! All right. Go. I feel like maybe there should be an arrow pointing that way as well, but then I'd have nowhere to put. Oh, I guess I could move it there. No, I think you have to remember that you've made that leap of faith and you have to leap back again. I think that's a fine thing to do. Also, it needs a dialogue on this screen as well for the extra life. So plus extra life dialogue. So there will be an extra life dialogue wherever there's an extra life. But it will only trigger once. So the first time you pick an extra life up, it will trigger the dialogue, and then from that point on, when you pick them up, they won't do anything. Um, okay, so that needs one on there. Okay, let me just save that. Okay. Yes, that's another green key. Yeah, the no, yeah, it will be removed. Definitely, it's not going to be shit. It's not going to be part of the game. It's just because obviously this is going to have to be tested fairly soon, and so it makes sense to have um, it makes sense to have a way for people to be able to communicate to me which screens are on. By the way, if anybody has a Game Boy Color or a Game Boy Advance, I prefer somebody with an actual Game Boy Color though, that also has like a flash cartridge for it and wants to do some testing for this. I'd really appreciate if a couple of people come forward. Um, I will only accept people that I explicitly trust, which is most of you. Because I don't want it to be released. But if it's a name I've never seen before, then I'm not gonna allow that, and I'm only gonna pick maybe one or two people because we've got people testing it, but we'll need somebody to play test it as well. Shit. Nah, there we go. So the other thing I'm not doing at the moment is counting how many lives I'm using. Because, oh, Jesus Christ. Because I know it's more than maybe I would normally need. Um, well, more than a good player would need. Okay, I want to check if I die here when these jump up. Oh, okay. I would. I'm sure you given enough time you can do it. The whole point of this game is that you're supposed to kind of get frustrated with it quite quickly and end up like just doing a little bit more every time you play it. You have to learn all the kind of levels and the screens and kind of how you're supposed to approach them. Oh, hang on, is that a potential trap there? So if I'm in, oh no, because you can go down. So if I was stuck in the other mode, I could go down. So yeah, okay, that's fine. Just got to be careful that we don't trap anyway. So the main thing I'd need testing is the ability to get out of every situation. No soft locks like that. There is one soft lock at the moment, which is the pillar stuck. So I need to fix that. They're the highest priorities. Obviously, if you do want to test this, send me a message on Discord with what device you have. Um, and even if you want to test it on an emulator, send me a message because if I can't get enough people to test it on a real device, I'm happy to let a few people play it on the emulator as well. What you'll receive will be a kind of a dev build like this, um, with the screen number in the corner. I might add some some way for you to select specific screens as well. You'll also have this kind of, well, not quite infinite lives, but you'll have like tons of extra lives as well. Like it's like 100 and some lives you have. So you should be able to hopefully test all areas of the game. But a full playthrough would be the most appreciated, obviously. But you should, oh, can get up there. Good. Okay, so from this point on, I don't think there's any. Oh, there's one enemy there, but there's not many more enemies. Um, and obviously, if you do test, then I'll get your name in the credits as well. I don't think there'll be it. Well, there might be some credits in there because I need to do a completion screen. Completion screen I'm going to do off stream. I'm not going to put it in the game while I'm on stream. I'm going to do it off stream just because I want it to be a bit of a surprise. So if you can just go and straight away look at the completion and the making of the completion, then it's kind of a bit pointless in playing it. Um, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'll think of something. I'm sure it won't be anything spectacular. It'll just be something simple, but hopefully more than there is on the C64 version. The C64 version literally just had a pop up that just said "well done" sort of thing. Right, that's the first kind of gate, really. So at this point, you can't get back now. You get to this point and you basically used all your keys and you can't get back. This is what I call one of the gates of the game. But it's probably the only gate in the game. I don't think there's another place like this where you can't go back on yourself. I think that is the only place. I say. Oh, well, I just walked straight off the edge. Oh, can I get up there? Actually, that'd be so annoying if you could grab that key. Okay, good. That's really critical that you can't get that key because if you get that key there, you can screw all sorts of things up. See, can I jump? I can. Okay, so that was kind of a pointless area. But the key here is not thinking you can do that because if you do that, it's going to screw you over. So you've got to be aware of these kind of areas of the game. Okay, so I need a blue key for that. Don't know why I changed there. It's gonna fuck me up. I think I know I can get that way. Red key. Uh, oh, it's back, isn't it? I know where it is. I managed to squash a lot of the bugs though over the past couple of days, so I'm hoping there's not too much bug fixing in this, um, and I can spend most of the time. Oh, you are kidding me! Oh, hang on, is this an area where it's broken? Let me think about this. Right, this is damn it. Where's the nearest power thing? It's gonna be fucking miles away, isn't it? There it is. Okay, so stay in this mode as much as I can. Oh yeah, okay. It's not right. Red door. Oh shit, that's the blue door. Fuck. Where's the red key then? The red. Oh, I'm not keen on that bit there. I mean, yeah, it'll do. It's fine. Okay, blue key. Okay, so that's a key you shouldn't be able to get until later. But you can get this one here. So far, this looks really nice. I'm pleased with it. In terms of kind of the detail, it's looking good. The shadows really help it stand out, I think. Okay, this is a kind of semi gate in that once you're down here, you can't get back up until you have to kind of go. There's only one way back up there. Um, Can't wait to hear Steps' music as well. I think that's gonna be the icing on the cake for this as well. Certainly better than anything I could do. Oh shit. Not enough power. I'm surprised I remember most of this, to be honest. My dear, I've have done an awful lot of it. Okay, so there's a green key that way, which is the bit that I said. This leads. Oh, I'll show you. This leads back to this area here where we originally came down to the green door. In fact, can I get back that way once I grab that green key? I cannot. Let's grab that. Let's open this. This leads into the maze that we created last time. I cannot for the life of me remember what color key is in the top of this. So let's try and get up there. Take a look. Spoiler, it's green. Yeah, shit, is it? Because I've got a green key as well. That's yeah, it is green. All right. In that case, it's pointless doing this. Need the blue key. Don't have to get out of here. So I won't be able to pick that green key up. If I did pick that green key up, then the only thing I could do with it is the same I can do with this green key, which is go down. Okay. Actually, is this the best way to do this? Yeah, probably is. All right. I knew it wasn't red because there's a red heart. Really? Well, good memory. Oh yeah, there's a red heart on the other side, isn't there? Okay. Oh shit. ladder, thank God. So yeah, I'd only be able to open this door with it anyway. So I could open this and then go and get the green key. So let's assume I have a green key on me at this point, and see if that breaks this area. I don't think it will, but yeah, cancel long jump only. Okay, so you would be able to open this door, but you wouldn't be able to go further. So let's assume we'd opened that door. Then there's also a green key there and a red key there. So you could grab the red key and then, oh, hang on, this could break, right? So let's assume you took that green key and opened that side. Then you could take this red key and open up that room over here. And skip this green key completely. Is that right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you can skip that green key completely if you do it the right way around. So you could come in here. You could open this, come down here, grab this red key. Instead of opening this door and grabbing the green key to open this, because you've already done it, you just wait. Where would you get the red key from then? In that case, where's the? Oh fuck! So you'd skip needing this key as well. Interesting. Otherwise, what is it used for? What is that green key used for? Oh, no, there's a red door there as well. Ah, okay. So you do need the extra red key. So you still have to. No, yeah, you still okay. You still have to go down. All right, okay, and this is fine. I'm gonna have to play it this way at some point just to see, just to make sure that there's no way of getting stuck because you've grabbed the wrong keys. Wait, what? Oh, I still have to go down and get that red key. Wait, I'm getting confused by this now. Hang on. I don't understand how. I think no. I think I'm missing a key somewhere because now I can open the green side, and not the red side. What is in this room? Is it? Where was it? Blue key in here. What's the fucking blue key doing in there? Oh, because the blue key gets you through this. So what the hell is the point of this key here? Oh, I'm confused now. Let's play through, see what happens. Okay, so how the hell am I supposed to do that jump? That's mean. I think that needs to be moved across. I'm worried that this isn't going to help me at all, because by the time I've done this, I'm going to have the blue key, and that's just going to let me do this door here. And then at this point, I grab the green key and the red key from there, which makes this red key and green key pointless. So I think what I need to do is probably put another red key in here and another green door in here somewhere, maybe right here. Um, but I need to have a think about it. I need to make sure that if you go through this door, you have no keys left, maybe. Which isn't going to be the case because you've got a blue key from down here. Let's see if I can get this key over here. Ah, that jump's impossible. Damn it, I feel like I'm stuck here. Fuck. All right. How can I? Okay, I think screen 91 needs fixing. So, um, actually, I can just do that quickly in here, kind of. So I really need to have a think about the keys because I think I've created a situation that is has the potential for screwing you over if you're not careful. I think this just needs one extra thing on it to make it less ridiculous. I feel like that jump should be possible, but I don't seem to be able to make it. I'm going to try it once more. And I don't want it to be. I don't want this to be a stupid bit where you just lose all your lives. Yeah, it's not going to do it, am I? So let me put. Okay. So the problem is I've managed to open this door here. This red key will open this and give me this blue key. But then this blue key will allow me to just go straight through here, completely bypassing this key here, this red and green key here. Oh no, I know. Ah, that green key is for the last door here. So in that case, have I got enough red keys? I thought maybe there's a red key missing somewhere. Oh man, I wish I could just fill that in. Actually, can I fill that in? Maybe I can. I'm gonna cheat to get that key so I can continue. Hang on. Okay, D40C and D40B. Okay, so if I go to Just walk to there and then change that to like. There we go. Right. So that would be fixed by that bug there. Change. Okay. So now I have the red key, which will open this one up here. Okay. And there's the little secret here as well, which I need to check I don't get stuck in. Yep, don't get stuck. Cool. Oops. I do get stuck on that screen. Okay, stuck in rock 83. Okay. Thankfully, I had enough power left. That would have been, oh my god, I could have portaled myself as well. Right, so now I've got the blue key, which means now I can go back up to the maze. Well, I don't think there's a way to get a red key now, so I think this is the problem. We need to add another red key on the map somewhere. Because there are no more. I've got them all. Let me open another side. Oops. Oh, why is the number looks weird on this screen for some reason? Oh, because this is 100, I think. I think I'm on 101 there. So that symbol there means 10, I guess. 101. Yeah, all right. That makes sense because we're at the bottom. Yeah, okay. That is right. Yeah, there's no other screens um with a red key on that I can think of, other than the one that we need to get right at the end. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, might have to have a look at that because you're not supposed to be able to do that. So there's no other red key that way, except for the final red key, which I don't need right now. Oh, you fucker. I don't want to negate this maze. This maze is a whole section intended to kind of be played through. If you can skip it, that wouldn't be good. So yeah, we need a green key and a red key. And the green key. Wait a minute. Oh, I know what I've done wrong. I know what I've done wrong. Just dawned on me. So we're now at this point here, and we don't have any keys. The only keys left are this one here, a green key, this one here, a red key, which are the two ones to get through this door. However, we can't get the green key without a red key. So the red key here will let you open that door over there and get the green key, but then we don't have a red key. So this is the problem. This key should be a red key. Oh wait, no, that because that only gets you. Wait, hang on. So hang on, I get to no, because I'm still lacking. I'm still lacking the final green key here. Okay, so there is one green door, two green doors, two green doors and a red door, two red doors, two green doors, and there are two green keys and a red key. So there doesn't need to be another red key somewhere. Okay. Did you get? Did I get aim? No. uh, only for coding things. Only for coding things. Having a good memory does not count. That's just you should be just proud that you're not getting old in the brain as quick as you are in the body. I certainly am. There is no coding tonight. You're right. Where to put a red key though? So if I just put a red key here in this section here, then you can open both of these doors just by grabbing this green key and the red key from here. But then you still can't open the green door at the end. Okay, so it's actually probably a good place to put it. A red key here. So you'd still need to grab that and still need to go through this maze. So let's say I put a red key in here and you immediately grab it and go back and do this. So now you have a green key, which you can open this with. You'd still need to, yeah, okay. So a red key somewhere in here, I guess, or somewhere in this maze as well. So what part of this maze do you not visit? Oh, here. Yeah, okay, that's a good spot. Gives that, oh shit, gives that area a reason for existing. Space internet? What's that? Are you getting satellite internet? Save project. Is that what you're on about? I don't know what you're on about. I'm assuming you mean space satellite internet. But what do I know? Oh, it's satellite. Cool. Oh, Starlink. What is? Oh, it's Starlink the satellite stuff. Okay, cool. Is it much better? I mean, well, how does it? Oh, less really? How does that work then? Because I thought the distance would be greater. Or do you mean packet loss lag rather than latency? Hmm. Mind you, I don't know. I don't know what the very little lag comparison. Okay, it's more bandwidth and low latency. So okay, interesting. I'm surprised by it because I remember the older days of satellite internet. You had quite high pings. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this maze, but I'm gonna give myself the red key, um, just to prove that we can get through this. And the reason I'm doing that is because at this point I could come in here and grab the red key from there. So I'm gonna just add it in, this red key that I've added in the map here. So that is a DF09, D409, which is that one there. So if I do 01, there we go. I've got the red key. Right. So now I would go up this way. Oh, I see. I get what you mean about the geostationary orbit now. So it's, oh, of course, Starlink is all those little the mini satellites, isn't it, that they've been launching. I get it now. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. Oh, you fucker. Okay. And I guess a direct line to a space station to a oh shit, that's I can't get across that gap. Why can't I get across that gap? Oh, you shit, that's too far. Should be one less. Damn it. All right. I'll have to get to that screen and portal as well. So using all the cheats here. But I guess with the cables, they're not like straight lines, are they? That's the thing with the satellite. Most of it's in a straight line, or more or less. I mean, it's bouncing, but the 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 path from your position to the satellite is a straight line. Whereas it wouldn't be with the cables. So I mean, there'll be large sections of straight line, but there'll be a lot of stuff where they've had to go around things or go deeper, like ocean floors as well. You have to kind of dip down, so you've still got that distance down. All right, it's not 220 kilometers, but it's you're still going down some. So I guess yeah, maybe it is. Don't know. I'd be interested to know how you experience it. To be honest, um, be an interesting thing. I'm really happy with 5G though. To be honest, I've had almost no problems at all with it, and it's been super quick. Latency is good. Um, yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. So okay, so is it that section? No, it's up there, isn't it? Damn it! All right, all right. So I need to go over anyway. Damn it! It's gonna take for ages. Okay, so I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna warp across that gap, um, and then I'm going to grab the key and we'll try the last bit. Of course, I could just give myself the key, but I need to test all the bits. So it's not bad. Found a few little issues so far. Nothing major though. I'm glad the key thing was noticed though, because that that would have been a pain in the ass. Let's put that to 38. Right, there we go. So in the new version, I've filled that in so the gap is not so wide. Uh, oh, now I've got no power. God's sake! All right. 507. Can't be asked going to get more power again. I can just do this. Oh, actually, that's a good point. If I get to that point, would I have enough power? Oh yeah, because I would be jumping over that gap. So yeah, I'd still be in this mode. All right, that's fine. Good, you get to see the extra life there. So you kind of, it's always good to kind of show things like extra lives, just in case somebody wants to try and collect them all. They can see them, know where to go. Okay, so, this way. So there's the red door. Now I can't get back up that way, or at least I want to try that though. I want to see if I can. So I'm going to find the right values for this. So, oh, yeah, it's put me there. Okay. Okay, start. Okay, yeah, there's no way up there, so you have to go back. This is fine. That's what I want. And again, you can't kill enemies in this game, so it's not like going back to the screens, they will be empty like this. They'll still be full of enemies everywhere. So all the learning that you do of each screen and how to get through each screen most efficiently is all kind of pays off when you start having to backtrack through areas. And this is one hell of a backtrack as well. So I think this is probably going to be about an hour. I'd say to kind of maybe 45 minutes to an hour if you know what you're doing. But it should last a while in terms of, oh, that's so annoying that you can do that jump. Like you shouldn't be able to do that. What happens the first time is what should happen both times. Yeah, so hopefully the game is challenging enough that no one's going to complete it first try. But it should be satisfying when you do Game Boy Advance. What 45 minutes? Actually, do you know what? This Game Boy Advance does really well. It lasts quite some time. Okay, so uh, wait, I need a green. Oh, because the green key's up here, isn't it? All right. Yeah, these for this. It just looks so much better than the C64 version. And I realize it's a Game Boy Color and it's going to, but um, I've I've tried to keep the graphics similar to the C64, and these background stuff could easily be done on the C64 version. So, which is why I want to do a deluxe version. I think it would do, it would look quite nice. I think it would be relatively simple to do. I mean, it's just a graphic change, shouldn't take long at all. Okay, so I put some enemies here apparently. Boom, we're away, and then you jump to the ship, and then the ship will take off, and the completion starts. So there we go. That's the it's mostly playable. There's not that many screens that are bad. So I will play through it again a few times, probably on the next stream as well. I might do a little bits of code on the next stream. What I might do very quickly now is just make these stars twinkle a little bit. So we'll get a little bit of code, or look at the invulnerability stuff, or look at the sprite priority stuff. It seems like, in fact, I'm not entirely sure what's going on here with the sprite priorities, because I would have thought I would have gone behind both of them, but I don't. I seem to only go behind the bottom half of it. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, really happy with that. That plays through perfectly. So actually, the next stream will probably be placing enemies, playing it a little bit and placing enemies. I think to get a feel for where they go, which means if I can I'll do bits of code and enemies. I think I'll do some code now. Let's get the stars to sparkle. Okay, so let me just close others, close others, close. All right, could have just unclosed all. That would have been easier, wouldn't it? Whatever. All right. So I'm gonna need my main file. I'm going to need my char animation file, wherever that is. Is it that one? VMem updates, or is it that one? It's that one. Yeah, there it is. Double click it, then it stays open. And I'm going to need my RAM file as well to store the star that's currently being used. Oh God, I hope I sleep better tonight. I'm just going to put QI on again and just hopefully fall asleep to it. And then we also need to do the stock stuff. So I've got 2 more streams after this before the pre-order date is potentially upon me. I'm confident that on the net by the end of the next stream, I'll have the map complete with the enemies. Are you off, Warlock? It's a card. Yeah, I'm gonna carry on for another half an hour anyway. I don't know if you think I was going now, but I'm gonna do another half an hour first, in case that's what you meant. So yeah, I think the map will be done fairly soon. I might actually finish the enemies tomorrow myself, because I need to make a video for the pre-order website. Okay, let's do this star thing. But yeah, I think we're gonna be on target, and there's just play testing really then. Right. Okay, so in this routine here, we do have some animations that go on. This is where the shadow ram animates, and the shadow ram copy. Okay, so all we need to do is down here. Basically, I'm going to do a call star sparkle. I could just pin it on the end of there, but I want to kind of try and keep it separate so it doesn't get mixed up with all of what's going on here. But it does need to be part of this char animation. So Star Sparkle is going to take a random position on the screen somewhere, and it's going to check and see if it's a star. If it's a star, it's going to turn it off. If it's not a star, it's just going to leave it. Now, if I do this every frame and we're running at 60 frames a second, I can't remember if it's 50 or 60. I'd assume it's 60. There are 20 by 16 characters on the screen. So that's 320 characters, which means every frame there's a 1 in 6 chance of hitting. No, wait, what am I talking about? Every 6 seconds, every character on the screen on average will have been checked. Roughly 5.5 seconds ish, 5 1/3. Therefore, if there are some stars, they should all sparkle at least once every 6 seconds, give or take. Why is this leaking? My vape pen is leaking. Okay. So that means I need to pick a random. Actually, I don't think I have a random number generator in here at all. Oh yeah, I do. Random in it. Seed. That's not it, is it? What the hell's that? It's the mod. Oh, this took a random because I couldn't work out how to do the random properly with the my method, so I just use this one. But this is a random number. Okay, cool. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to take a look at where this shadow char copy is. Chart anim shadow copy, shadow font animation, shadow font destination. Oh, okay. So this is because what's happening is in here we have the current font that's been used, and then we have the shadow copy of it here. If I change, actually, I don't have any power, do I? Let me just give myself some power. And see how the animations stop in this mode, but start in this mode. So in this mode, the stars won't sparkle. But in this mode they should do. Now there's two ways we could do this, right? We could just turn the dot off on the character, but then all the stars would turn off at the same time, and it would just look like they're all kind of flashing like in perfect sync, and that's not good enough. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to instead look for these characters. So there's one here, and there's another one up here somewhere, I believe. Or it'll be down here actually, won't it? That one. Well, I'll find it anyway. There's two places where the stars can be. So if the star at that address is that value, then we're just going to turn it off for a split second. Okay. So we're not even going to do it with the font. We're going to do it with the screen, which means we're basically going to look at VRAM for these values. So we're looking for the value DD, and there is another one as well, which is so that's that one there. Where's the other star? This one here. I do not see that star anywhere in this palette. Palette in this character tile map. It's not there. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's after those. So that is here. All right, 5-4. So if it's 5-4 or DD, then we're going to record its position and use it. So what do we need in the RAM? In that case, we need let's just put it down here. We don't even need this music stuff anymore because that's been replaced by an actual music routine. So star star found, because we need to know if there is a star for us to actually do this on. Just one byte, and then a star address. Let's see. And that's going to be 2 bytes. This will be reset whenever you go into a screen. So let's go and do that quickly now. So whenever the map loads, star found will be reset. So we can do that straight away here as well. Push F. Actually, let's do it. Let's do it at the end, I guess. Let's do it here. There we go. So take 0, and we're going to store that at star found. That's just going to make sure that that gets reset every time, so that we're not weirdly flashing weird areas of the screen and stuff. Then this routine here needs to first of all, we need to let's write it out. So first check if we already had a star to restore. So here we're going to load star found. Now, if star found is 0, we have nothing. So done restore, let's call it. Otherwise, what we need to do is we need to oh yeah, thank you. No, do you know what? I'm going to give you 5 points because you've been so good at catching that. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, that's a 5 pointer. I would have found that. I would have found that quickly. I need to start putting minus points in, don't I, for complaints. Okay. Otherwise, what we need to do is we need to store this in the location. So we need to load HL with the contents of, well, actually, we need to load one at a time. So we need to load L with the contents of star address plus 0. And then the value that's already in the accumulator will be the value that we want to put back. So that should be 20, as I had to tell you a million times. Yeah, I did it. I did it a couple of times today as well, but I noticed quickly now. I'm getting the hang of it. So there we go. So this is going to restore that star on that screen. Once we've done the restore, we can then pick some random numbers. So we're going to call random. That's going to give us a value in the accumulator. Now we just need a number from. Actually, what is it going to be? It's going to be to 13 as well. We still haven't put it in. That's what this does. That's what that does. That's the same as that. Has the same effect as doing that, but with one less byte. Logical operations will set the flag. So or in the accumulator with itself will give it minus. Yeah. Well, I knew you were going to say that. So it was a 10 pointer, but I took the 5 off because I knew you were going to say that. So I mean that's not true at all, but yeah, whatever. So okay, call random, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna end it with that. I'm gonna give these names. So this is going to be X random. So that will, is that right? Carries, if the carries, yeah, it's back. I've always got to remember it's the other way around. So I think that's correct. Otherwise, we now have value in the accumulator, which I'm now just going to push to B. So this is now our X position. Then to get the Y position, we basically need to look for a number up to 16, basically. So that's an easy one. So call random. So in fact, we don't need to do a loop here. We can just do and accumulate it with 0f. That's going to give us the value. Right. So now we need to turn this into this section here. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So what I need to do is I need to multiply this by 32. Okay, so oh god. So if I do that, that will be multiplying it by 16. And then I do shift left arithmetic accumulator. God, I need to check that. I can't remember these things. Do you need to mask the bits? Where? I'm already masking the bits here. What I need to do is I need to shift this number by 32, but because it can be a number from 0 to 16, 0 to 15. If it was just multiplied by 16, then we'd just be swapping. But what I need to do is I need to get the last bit into the carry flag and use that to begin the next instruction. So just need to find the right thing. Bit shift. Shift. Is it that one? Carry set according to result. Yeah, so SLA, that's correct. All right, cool. So this will shift this value and put the result put the result of the 7th bit in the carry flag. Okay, then I'm going to put that into C. So this is now our LSB. So the carry flag means that now if I do add with carry accumulator and I add in 9C, that's now my MSB. Okay, and then I can store that at it's my MSB, so I can put that in the high byte like that. Okay. Now take the low byte and add without carry B from here, our X position, and load L with the accumulator. Right. So now the HL contains the position of something on screen. So now we can do a load accumulator with the contents of HL and compare A to well, no, we're not comparing it to 0, so we need to do compare A to DD. If is equal found star. And then compare it with 5, 4 and return if not 0. So at this point we've found a star. So now that we've found a star, what we need to do, we need to well, first of all, we need to store that accumulator in star found. Also need to make sure that gets reset when we're done here. So okay, so star found now has the value that was in that location, and now we can do that to get 0 and store that in the location that we found the screen. And now we can store the location like so, address 0 L, and that's going to be see, I'm getting better at Z80. I think I could probably just about get by in it, I think, but okay, I think that's enough. I think that is going to do it because that's going to hopefully cause stars to sparkle. Let's give it a try. Okay, so we've got an error. Okay, we've got a few errors. Destination operand must be A. Okay, do that a lot, don't I? Oh yeah, of course. Let's do that before. Yeah, let's do that before I do that. 247. It's the same, was it? Yeah. Oh wait, what? Yeah, let's try running it, see what happens. I don't know why that's complaining there, but it is. 250. Oh, it's because this bit. Okay. It's wrong. That should be one. 213. Unknown symbol star found. Oh, lowercase. Okay, what's that? There we go. Now for something completely different. I really liked the Monty Python game. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was all right. Okay, not seeing anything going on here, so let's put a breakpoint in here and see what values it's coming up with here. Make sure this is working. Okay, so value in HR. Okay, so I mean that's completely wrong. That's not right at all. 7D5F. That's not even on the screen. So okay, let's step through this a little bit. So let's okay. So this is where's the random? This is the random. Okay, so let's put the breakpoint here. Okay, so the random number has come back as 61. We filter it out, it becomes 1. That's fine. Is it less than 14? It is. Okay, so it was the right way around. Okay. Okay, so that's the wrong way around. So this is probably why this is wrong. Yeah, you've mentioned them. I need to try. I need to have a go at this tabletop simulator because everybody goes on about it, and I've not tried it yet. People do Dungeons and Dragons and stuff on it, don't they? Which is kind of cool. Okay, BCAF. Okay, so this is way off again still. Okay, so let's go through from the beginning. Got about 15 minutes. This should be enough time, I think. So there's the random number. Okay, so this time we've got 9-5. That is going to be more than 14, 14 or more. So it rounds masks down to 15. So that's going to go back to the beginning. Yeah, it's going to call it again. And this time we've got 02, so it's going to continue. Okay, so now B has 02. We call random again, and we get 0A. We swap it, it becomes A0. So A0 is 1010. So if we shift this, we should set the carry flag and get 40, I believe. 40. Carry flag is indeed set. Okay. So 40 goes into C. Oh, why has B become. Ah, this is the problem. This is the problem. I bet our random function is using that. I bet that's what it is. The random function is using that. There we go. Oh yeah, it's using B. Okay, so of all the ones I pick, is B is the one I can't use. Okay, that's fine. So let's change B to. Can I can use D or E here. It's fine. So let's use D. It's D. And might as well use E here as well for consistency with registers. Let's give that another try. HL is still pointing to a very weird place. Okay, so let's go through this again. So this time we're going to stop at this point here, and we're expecting. Actually, let's do it on. Let's do it there. F9, there we go. Okay. So this time we've got D of 0, 2. Our accumulator has 0A again. So it's we're getting the same values, aren't we? Because of the way the seed's working. Okay, that's fine. So 0A. So this should be A0, then 40 and carry flag set. Yeah. D is still remaining. 40. Okay. The accumulator is still on 40. So 40 is our lower byte. And so that's because what I need to do is before this add, I need to start with 0, which is going to set the flag, isn't it? So I need to make sure it doesn't set the flag by doing that. Okay. This is why it's important to have a good debugger. It's so annoying. This is the frustrating thing at the moment with yeah, that's better. This is the frustrating thing at the moment with Mega 65 is I don't have a decent debugger. There is an M65 debugger. I might try and get that compiled actually for this weekend. Okay, I mean that. Oh, it is working. They are going off. It's just that one. None of the others are going off. That's frustrating. Yeah, I can say that. There's just the one. Why not the other ones though? It's weird. But yeah, the other thing I kind of want to do is I'm going to do this on the timer, frame timer. And the reason I'm doing it on the frame timer is so they stay off for a little bit longer. Yeah. So what I'll do is 0 sparkle like that. So sparkle will be here. Otherwise, what it's going to do is it's just going to pull a random number out. And this will mean that the random number is pulled out 7 times, which should hopefully prevent any split of the seed because we're using random twice to get the X and Y. It could be that the seed is split 128 X's and 128 Y's, and we're only ever seeing one of the star sparkle because of that. So hopefully this will randomize that a little bit more and prevent that from happening. It may not do, but this is my quick fix for that potential issue. Hopefully the star should stay off a little bit longer now as well. It's not though, is it? It's just that one, and it's not staying off. It's really cool because I need to do that. Would that have affected anything? No, I wouldn't have thought so. Let me get rid of the breakpoint in here. Then we'll put some breakpoints in and see why the values are wrong. Maybe it's just not picking good random numbers. It's not my random routine. It's just one I got offline, so online. I mean, I'm not seeing anything there. So my initial guess of once every 6 seconds is completely wrong because we're getting none ever. So okay, first of all, let's see if we're actually getting into that routine at all. Is it even working? Okay, yeah, I mean it is working because we're getting into that. Okay. So the next thing to check then is, let me turn all these up. I've got loads of these open, not that many actually. The next thing to check is what the random numbers are coming up with. So I'm going to put a breakpoint in here. I'm going to put one here and see what values they come up with. Okay, so wait, what is that? Why is there a return straight after the random? Oh, because of that one there. It's not that one though. Okay, so hey, why has it put a breakpoint there? Oh, because that one there. Damn it. All right. Is this Z80? No, yeah, there you go. Warlock censored. It's Gameboy Color Z80, so it's like a weird hybrid Z80 8088 thing. It's horrible. It's I'm just about getting by with it, but I wouldn't wish it on anybody purposefully. Okay, so okay, so 0F. I should probably move that breakpoint down to here actually. 0F01. Okay, 0F01. In fact, if I just put the breakpoint here, I should see them both. So if I check D and A, I should see the numbers 0A and 00, 0E and 04, 1, 2 and 0C, 0C, 0E, 05, 00. I mean, this seems random enough. I don't know why it's not finding them. Uh, friends don't let friends code DVZ80. Yeah, like I said, I don't. I'm kind of. I wouldn't say like growing to like it, but I'm certainly less annoyed with it than I used to be. Um, it's not irritating me in the same way anymore. Just get rid of that and let's see if that one flashes on its own. I think it might just be unfortunate kind of positioning of the random numbers, to be honest. Um, which I can test out by. In fact, yeah. Let me quickly, um, just on this one screen here. I just want to throw a load of these star things around and see what happens. I mean, it's going to look stupid, but anywhere there's a gap, basically. Okay, so there's a lot more stars now. Um, I'm going to save the project because I can always change that. I'm going to put it on a new thing, and I'm going to export. Oh, God damn it! Okay. Okay. I've only seen 2 of the stars go off, which is a little bit frustrating. So let's do some extra checking. I reckon it's to do with this screen value that we've got. Let me put a breakpoint here so I can see what the screen values are. It's a CPU from the dark ages. Yeah, it really is. Okay, so 9C2F, which puts it 15 across on the second line. Okay. 9D42. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like it just needs more randomness in it somehow. I feel like it's not random enough. Because I am seeing some stars flash. 1, 2. Same 2 and the same pattern as well. Okay, let's see if we can GBZ80 random noise. Add random entropy. There's got to be a good way of doing a random. I've typed it random. Z80. Z80 random number generates. This short piece of code that generates a maximum length 8-bit pseudo random number. Only effects say see, I want one that actually adds some noise. So on the C64, we can add timer values into that or other things. Actually, maybe what I can do, and I frame. Actually, that might work. Might work. Hang on. So if I take that value, and in here, um, can I do that? Is that a valid instruction? No, of course it's not. All right. Okay, so maybe if I do load B comma A, then do that, then do that, and load the. Okay, let's try that. Okay, that seems to work. That's working. Way. So it's definitely affecting more stars than it was before. Okay, so I can probably make this a little bit better by calling that random there as well, just to really kind of screw around with the randomness. And in fact, if I do that, faster as well. All right, I think I'm going to call it a night after this, but I think this is pretty decent. Need to make the screen smaller because I can't focus on all the stars at once. Still hitting the same ones, isn't it? Still. I'm going to create one called random timer. Just for this purpose. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it in a few places around in the code, so it just increments in random places. So I'm going to do random timer here. It really doesn't matter what it starts as, that's not the issue. What I do need to do though is make sure that my frame timer, wherever that increments, here, but I also do this with the random timer. But then I'm also going to go and drop this in one of the interrupt routines somewhere. So I'm going to do it there as well. And then I'm also going to put it in, it needs to go in something like with a loop, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to put it in here as well, but then I'm also going to put it in. There we go. So I've just tied the randomness to a few things like jumping and stuff like that. So hopefully it should affect a few more pixels on screen. A bit of luck. So I'm looking at this group here to see if any are flashing this, and they do. Okay, awesome. And just jumping around the screen should change the order of the pattern as well. So that'll do. It's enough. It's enough for me. So I'm just going to put the stars back how they were. Or close to how they were anyway. Put some, okay, that'll do. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna find someone to raid in a second. Let me just save all this. That's pretty good going tonight. We've managed to complete the game. We've managed to complete the mapping of the game. We've managed to play through the game. Mark down a few areas. Nothing of major concern. I can play the exact same thing. Yeah, let me. There you go. You can have a quiz. Thanks for the stream. No worries, Warlock. Again, yep. I'll find someone to raid in a second. Hang on. I can't remember if I'd saved that. I've got to save it again. God damn it. Yeah, so I'm pleased. I managed to get quite a lot in this today. There's a few dialogues I need to put in a few places, like on extra lives. I need to put the enemies in, but that's what we'll try and get done on the next stream. So extra, you get PC Engine typical. All right, let's go and have a look who there is to raid. Farrell, Zero Page, Homebrew, Worm Juice, Proton, Renaissance. I'm gonna go for Farrell again. I really like watching Farrell. So it's pretty good. You guys should go and follow her. Looks like she's playing a NES game actually. NES or Master System, one of the two. So we'll start raiding her now anyway. Yeah, and thanks for joining me tonight. I'm really, really, really pleased to have got this done. No more mapping now. No more huge amounts of mapping. The rest is going to be much more fun. So cool. All right. Thanks, guys. I shall see you on Thursday for some straightforward Checkanoid. We'll get the turrets working. That was a good idea of Andy's. Okay. Take care. Bye.